Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering with me, Udalad. Today, we are taking a look at kind of an interesting deck that I've been seeing going around. We are having a look at a Boros cycling deck. Now, I'm not sure if you usually play these as Boros, but I felt like Boros was kind of good for this, so I kind of just went for it. So this is, interestingly enough, a kind of aggro Boros cycle deck. I don't know, it's really weird. It's really weird, so let me go through it. Okay, so we have really low mana costs, right? Really low mana costs. That is our goal. Flourishing Fox. Boom. This is one of our main cards. It's a 1 mana 1/1. Whenever you cycle another card, put a 1/1 counter on Flourishing Fox, and you can cycle it for 1, which is super good. This is a good cycle, and it's a good creature to get down if you have cycle in your hand. Now, oh, by the way, for those of you that do not know, cycle is that you may pay the cycling cost to discard this card and draw another. That is literally what cycling means. Then we have Shock, just a really good removal, a classic removal aggressive spell, Shock. Then we have Zenith Healer, which is a 2/2 for 2 mana. Whenever you cycle another card, you gain 1 life, plus you can cycle it for 1, which makes it a super good cycling target, or it is a good defender if you're facing some more aggressive decks. We have Valiant Rescuer, which is also really good in more aggressive matchups, or when you want to be aggressive, rather. So it's a 3/1 for 2 mana. Whenever you cycle another card the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Its cycling cost is 2, so it's not as good as the Zenith Healer to cycle, because it's a little bit more expensive, but in the end, I think it's super good in this deck. Then we have Zenith Stinger. Whenever you cycle another card, Zenith Stinger deals 1 damage to each opponent. You cycle it for 1 mana, plus it's a 2/2 for 2 mana, so it's kind of an okay creature for its mana cost. Then we added 2 Scorching Dragonfire, just because, you know, in case we're facing someone that's playing with Planeswalkers or some sort of stronger creature comes out early, we can exile it with Scorching Dragonfire. Then we have Banishing Light, which is also obviously a really, really good control tool. The only thing that I'm worried about in this deck is that I might have a little bit too much control, considering it's a aggressive deck. So that is something that might need to change. But right now, Banishing Light, super good. Obviously, it's an enchantment, 3 mana. We can remove any non-land permanent. We can exile any non-land permanent. Super good. I love it. Splendor Mare, because its cycle cost is 2, so it's kind of cheap. Plus, it's a 3/3 for 3 with lifelink. And when you cycle it, you get to give lifelink to another creature. So this creature actually benefits or you have a benefit to cycling it other than the benefits from the other creatures. This creature itself actually has a benefit of being cycled. We have Reptilian Reflection. Now, this is one of the most important cards in the deck, I'd say. So for 3 mana, it's an enchantment. Whenever you cycle a card, you may have Reptilian Reflection become a 5/4 dinosaur with trample and haste in addition to its other types until end of turn. So we play out a crap ton of these Reptilian Reflections, and then we just cycle a card and they become 5/4s, and they have haste, they have trample, they're super annoying. And for our endgame, for our finisher, we have Zenith Flare. Now, Zenith Flare is... I've added 4 of it, but I'm not sure if we should have 4 of it. Maybe just 3, or maybe just 2 even. Zenith Flare. Zenith Flare deals X damage to any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of cards with cycling ability in your graveyard. So, as we're going through the game, we're cycling through our deck, we put more and more creatures with cycling in our graveyard. Then we pull out the Zenith Flare, and we suddenly have a 10 damage burst spell for 4 mana. So we just attack them. Like, usually our aggressive early game is not meant to kill the opponent. It is more of a way for us to control the field and to deal damage so that Zenith Flare can finish them off in the late game. Or, well, late game is a strong word, like it's still kind of early. But we want Zenith Flare to be our finisher. Because as we trade creatures, as we cycle creatures, we get more and more damage to Zenith Flare. And that is the plan with the deck. Now, we only have 22 land. For some reason, I keep getting land flooded. Surprisingly a lot. Like, it is insane how often I get land flooded. But let's get straight into it. I don't think there is any more to talk about with the deck. I really do like playing it though. That is not where I'm going. We're going here, and we're pressing play. And we're playing. Now, for those of you that haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel if you want some more crazy decks like this. This is maybe not that crazy. I have some crazier ideas right in here. But please do subscribe if you do enjoy it. Now then. Not a great start, because we don't have any red mana. Though we do have enough mana to play the Flourishing Fox, and we can cycle the Zenith Stinger for 1 mana. Now that is nice with the cycling cost, usually, by the way, on most of the cycle cards, is that they don't have a specific color required to cycle. So this is actually okay. We can play this, we can play the Flourishing Fox, and next turn, if we don't pull a red mana, we can cycle the Zenith Stinger. Well, luckily, we pulled the mountain. But I still think... So I want to kill this. I want to kill this before it becomes a threat, right? So I'm thinking shocking and cycling. Yeah, we're doing that. Let's shock this so that we're sure it's out of the way. And then we cycle our Zenith Stinger to buff up the Flourishing Fox. Then we attack with the Flourishing Fox. Now, might have been a little bit of a waste of a creature. Like, the Zenith Stinger is a really good creature. But at the same time, we want to control the battlefield as much as we can. He has 2 more Wildwood Trackers. This is kind of bad. But it might be okay. What we can do here... This is kind of a... I'm not sure if I'm a massive fan of this, though. What we're going to do... Actually, we're going to attack first. There we go. So we get the attack through, which is important. Now we can Banishing Light one of these. And hopefully he doesn't have another creature to play in his hand. Which makes it so that the Wildwood Tracker can't start to buff up itself. Ooh, Heraldic Banner. So he's gonna buff green, yeah. Not surprised, really. He's gonna hit me with it. I would love to pull something that I can cycle for 1 mana as my next pull. I'm sorry, my nose is really freaking itchy. I don't know what is up with my right nostril, but it just itches like crazy. Let's see here. Reptilian Reflection. Let's go. So... yeah, we're still going to attack, like we are an aggressive deck, we don't go for defense. And next turn we can cycle the Splendor Mare to buff up the Flourishing Fox, plus we get the Reptilian Reflections out as a creature. Ooh, a Questing Beast. That I do not like. I hate the Questing Beast. I hate Questing Beasts. This is bad. Probably bad. It could be okay. So I play you, I think. Or do we cycle you? I think we cycle you to begin with. Just in case we pull something that is super useful from the cycle. Buff it up. There we go. And Reptilian Reflection, take action. Boom. Oh my fucking god, we drew not draw, Banishing Light, freaking perfect. Oh my god. Totally planned, yes. It was the perfect plan. The thing is, like, pulling anything, like a shock or anything would have helped, but the Banishing Light was just, like, on the dot. Perfect. Ooh, Giant's Growth. Even if he, like... With Giant's Growth, even if... Oh. Would you look at that? I was not expecting a Rabid Bite. Okay. Now it's a little bit more... We can still kill him if we pull a card we can cycle with. Of course we don't. I think we do this. I think we cycle this. In case we would pull a shock, we still win. And I think it's better to get 5 damage out this turn. Fucking... Like, look at this. I have 22 land in this deck. I should not be pulling this many land. How am I doing? Like, how is this happening? What is happening? What is going on? It is insane. Fucking... Ah, god damn it. Okay, there are... Okay, we used 1 shock, right? So we have 7 cards that can finish the game for us right now. So, this is our last turn. Our last chance. Fucking... God damn it. Okay. Let's just concede and jump into another... Like, how are we... We have 22 land. We have a low land count, right? We should not be pulling this many land. What is happening? This never happens when I play mono decks that are super aggressive. Okay, let's go. Another game. Like, I'm thinking, like, do I want to reduce the land amount more? I don't think so. Like, 21 land or 20 land is a little bit low. Yeah, I feel like this is okay. The thing is, like, we only need 4 land, technically, like, to be able to play this deck. 4 land, and we are fine. So, like, it's so bizarre that we keep pulling that many land. Like, we shouldn't be. Or, well, should or shouldn't. Like, the chances aren't that high for us to pull that many land, you know. Now, we'll see if we pull... I'm kind of hoping that we pull... Oh, that is actually kind of good. We're definitely going to shock you. Bye! So he's playing a... probably mono-white healing deck, I would assume. Either mono-white or it's... what's the name? Orzhov. Could be an Orzhov deck. Yeah, there we go. Janus Pridemates. Kind of expected. I think we played the Valiant Rescuer at this point. We need something to handle the Pridemate in case he would start to build it up. We do have Banishing Light though, so if we do draw 1 more land, we have ways to handle the Janus Pridemate. I feel like that is why white is so good in these sort of decks, because usually you don't have a way to handle strong creatures, right, when you're playing super aggressive decks. But with white, you do get the Banishing Light, which is a super, like, it's a super cheap spell. 3 mana is basically nothing for a hard removal spell. The only problem, obviously, is that it can be removed and, like, the creature can be brought back, but usually players don't play with that much enchantment hate anyway, so I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's mostly fine. Usually fine. I'm thinking, can you do... Okay, so you could probably do a cycling enchantment deck. That could be really, really cool, actually. So you thought... You fool! You thought that I only had 1 Banishing Light. Little did you know, I have 2. There we go. There we go. That's my reaction as well. That is like such... I understand. I can relate so much to that. You're like, oh yes, he used his Banishing Light to remove my shitty fucking Janus Pridemate. Let me play Heliod, my freaking god that can't be removed. Oh, another Banishing Light. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. You won. This is fine. Oh my fucking god. This is not good. Let's mulligan this. This though. We could, with this... Yeah, I think we'd throw away a mountain with this. We put back a mountain. Because we only... Like, with the cards we have right now, we only need 2 mana. Because we are going to... Like, this is a creature we basically never play. Sometimes, when we really need a creature, we play this creature. But most of the time, it's just like, you are a cycler. We cycle you. You get cycled, we get lifelink to another creature, and that's about it. That's the deal done. You don't ever see the battlefield. My Splendor Mare, never. Ooh, that is a kind of disgusting sound. I don't like the amount of land that I'm getting. I am very, very not okay with the amount of land that I'm getting. I'm getting way too much land. This is bad. Well, we're getting some damage at least. Let's see here. So he has something that he can play, but he doesn't want to play it, so I'm kind of unsure. Though he does, like, he's playing Lurrus, the Dream of the Dream Den, so we know that every permanent that he has costs 2 or less. Yeah, there we go. I'm not that surprised by that. Myers Grasp is actually a really good card. It's very nice that he decided to spend that, though, immediately, so we don't have to worry about him actually having something to play. Do you see what I mean? Like, as I said, 22 land is not that much. This is getting bizarre. I really need to pull something that I can use on the battlefield right now. Like, I seriously need to build my battlefield right now. We need to bring him lower. Like, he's getting halfway there, but I don't think we're going to get a Zenith Lair off that deals 11 damage. That is very improbable. Luckily, he decided to play Lurrus, so we can shock that. Thank God. Before that happens... Ooh! Boom! Countered! Yeah! Kaya's ghost form can go fuck itself. Get out of here. Oh my god. I got way too hyped over that. How did he... I'm trying to, like... Was that... I guess it was in his main phase. It felt like he was playing it as an instant, but maybe it was because I was like... I reacted so quickly, it was like... weird, you know? It felt weird. It felt like... Oh god, Kaya's Wrath. Well, it's not that bad. Like, we had 2 creatures out. Plus we get another Cycler in here, so right now our Zenith Flare is for 3 damage. Not an extreme amount, but... Now the question is, do we play you? Or do we... Like, I think we play you because we have no benefit right now to cycling you other than drawing cards. So not super useful. We have Banishing Light. Next turn he's probably going to play Lurrus, so we can Banishing Light him next turn, if we don't pull anything else to play. Though we have 6 mana, so we are doing well on our mana curve. Like, we can play basically anything. We are in a really good position mana-wise. What kind of sucks, I guess, is... Wait, let's see. Dice or is put... Fuck! That is really annoying. Kaya's Ghost form. I thought it was only dice, but it is exile as well, so Banishing Light can't stop it. Or rather, like, with Banishing Light, nothing happens. I think we cycle the Splendor Mare, just because we have a blocker for Lurrus. Fucking... I'm getting very tilted right now. No attacks, I guess. The thing is, like, we are building up for a big Zenith Flare. So if he doesn't heal himself, we might be fine. Okay, there we go. We are okay still. Wait. Ah, fuck. Lurrus is lifelink. Okay, we're probably dead. Let's be honest, we have lost control of the board, and with this sort of deck, if you lose control of the board, it is super hard to get it back. Especially since he has Lurrus, so everything that we kill, he can actually play again. Okay, we're doing another game. I'm like... how do I pull this many land? Like, it is incredible. It is incredible. Okay. I know I said it several times, but it's still, like, incredible to me that I'm pulling this much land on 22 land in a deck. Let's just hope that we get a... I was about to say a good draw. This is an okay draw, I'd say. Like, we do have control. We have Shock and we have Scorching Dragonfire, which is nice. We can play the Dranith Stinger and then cycle the Dranith Healer. I think that is the way to go. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of Mono White Enchantment. That could be really cool. That could be really, really cool. I like it. I like it. Lovestruck Beast. It costs 3 to play, like the Lovestruck Beast itself. Do we want to kill the human, though? I don't think so. Not with the Shock. I think we want to save the Shock for when he actually plays the Lovestruck Beast. Because the thing is, like, this is a really pain-in-the-ass blocker. Can't really do much about it. So, let's see here. Let's play you as a creature. He's probably gonna play a land, play the Lovestruck Beast, and at that point we can kill the Lovestruck Beast next turn. We can Shock and Scorching Touch it. Or Scorching Dragonfire, rather. So I think that is the way to go. Boom. There we go. And we get to exile it. And then we attack. So maybe a little bit of a waste of our burn spells, but... Oh, fuck. Wicked Wolf. It is a really good card. I like Wicked Wolf myself. Like, it is really, really good. Let's play this, and let's cycle 2 cards, I guess. Yeah, we might as well cycle another one. There we go. This is actually like a good opportunity to maybe play Splendor Mare. Oh, fucking hell. Like, he is pulling the nut creatures right now. Like, both Questing Beast and Wicked Wolf are super good creatures from green. Wicked Wolf being really, really good in removal, in the sense that you can just... like, right now he doesn't have any food tokens, but if he had, he could literally just make it indestructible and have it fight one of my creatures. I think this is definitely choice, though. Remove that Questing Beast. There we go. I do want to cycle. I kind of feel like I have to, but at the same time I kind of don't. I want to save it. Yeah, I'm going to be greedy here. The thing is, like, taking 3 damage next turn is kind of okay. Then we can play the Valiant Rescuer and the Dranith Healer, because I think I need the Dranith Healer out at this point to start healing myself a little bit. Fuck. This might be a loss. Does it have trample? No. You know what? Let's just take that. Yeah, this is a feels bad moment. Ain't gonna lie. We need to get bodies out there. And I think this might be okay. We can kill the Questing Beast at this point. Questing Beast doesn't have first strike, right? No. So we can kill the Questing Beast. The question is, can we do anything about this afterwards? I don't think so. I think we are dead. Yeah, especially when we pull land. Damn. Oh well. Like, I think we had 2 really good games for this deck. I still, like, I'm considering... Do we need 4 Zenith Flare? That is my question. Right now we didn't basically pull any Zenith Flares. But is it really necessary? Plus, for some reason, I feel like 22 land is too much. But that's just because I keep getting land flooded on like a couple of my games, and it's so annoying. It is so frustrating. I'm thinking of removing the Scorching Dragonfire. Just because it's a card that can only be used against creatures and planeswalkers. It is really good. I'm not gonna, like, it is really good. It's an instant card that is really good. But at the same time, maybe I want more creatures. Maybe I want more cycle, actually. Let's have a quick little look at what we could add. Do we have any interesting cyclers that we could add? I used to. When I made the deck, I had the Savai Thundermane in the deck as well. But the Savai Thundermane doesn't fit in the aggressive kind of deck that we have, in the sense that its ability adds an extra cost to cycling. And we want cheap cycling all the time. That is basically what we want. Not a good creature, way too expensive. I don't think there is anything better to add, like, when it comes to cycling. The Prickly Marmoset could be kind of good, though it is a 3-cost mana for 2, like a 2/3 for 3 mana. It has first strike, and it gets +2/+0 whenever you cycle a card. So it could be kind of okay. Unpredictable Cyclone, it's a little bit too expensive. So I'm not sure about this deck. I feel like this is okay. But maybe removing Zenith Flare, like 2 of them, and trying to add more creatures or something like this. I feel like it definitely needs more cycle. But we can't really add more cycle. What we could do is we could go into other colors and start adding them just for the cycle. But at that point, is it really necessary? The only thing they become is a 1-cost draw a card, discard a card, or discard a card and draw a card mechanic to buff our creatures. Now that works super well with Zenith Lair, but is it really that good for aggressive decks? Is it maybe better to have better aggressive cards at that point, like cards that aren't cycle cards? Arguable. I'd say that probably maybe not leaning that heavily into Zenith Flare is better. Maybe removing 2 Zenith Flare and Scorching Dragonfire and adding some sort of aggressive creature instead that is a little bit cheaper could be a good idea. I feel very analytic today. I don't know why. But that is what I think about the deck. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to comment down below what you would want to see me play, or if you just want to say hi. I always try to respond to comments as soon as I can. Other than that, remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I've been Udalad, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.